Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Inglês no Rádio. Here with me is Foster.
Yes, I'm here. I'm still here. Always here.
And I am the co-host, Alexia Souza. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. So today on the show, this week on the show, we are talking about TV. Just things that we like about TV, what we are watching, what we enjoy, and how you can use that to improve your English.
Yes, because nowadays everything is on the TV. And I know that you guys love TV the way that we do. So
Yeah, sure. Cool. So today, Alexia, what show are we talking about?
we are talking about Modern Love.
Modern Love.
Yes.
Cool.
It's an Amazon Prime show.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really short episodes.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. I love the soundtrack so much.
Yeah, we will get into the music. Just really quick, a quick overview of Modern Love. It is produced by Amazon. It's an Amazon production, as almost everything in the world is nowadays. But
And New York Times as well, right?
yes, I was getting to that. So Modern Love, I don't know if you know this. I think I told you when we watched it, but that was a little while ago, that Modern Love was originally a New York Times column
Yes.
where people would write in telling interesting love stories. And it was a really famous column in the New York Times. After that, it transformed into a podcast with the same name. It is fantastic. I would definitely recommend it. And now we have a 7-episode little mini-series on Amazon.
Yes. And it's amazing. It's so easy to watch. It's so beautiful. And each episode so different than between each other.
I would say each episode is so different from one another.
From one another. Yes.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things about the series. With a lot of series, you really have to start in the beginning and finish at the end. In Modern Love, not so much. There was kind of an ending where everything was related and connected at the very end. But for the most part, you can just choose any of the episodes, and it is 25, 30 minutes of pure
Joy.
entertainment.
Pure joy. Yes. So which episode was your favorite, Foster?
I know which episode was your favorite.
Of
Do you want to
course.
talk about that one first?
Okay. So the first episode of Modern Love is my favorite one. It's about a girl, she is our age, I think, and she's all by herself.
Mhm.
And
In New York City.
in New York
And
City.
all of these episodes take place in New York City, New York Times. Makes sense.
Yes. And she has a doorman on her building.
In her building.
And this doorman is like her best friend, if I could say.
Yeah. And just a quick note here. In New York, do you know what we call doorman?
No.
So when I say doorman, we are talking about porteiro,
Mhm.
right? In New York, most people refer to doormen as supers.
Supers.
Yeah. So you would say
My
she
super.
really likes her super.
Okay. What about that guy that fixes everything in the building?
That would also be the super.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think, I'm not positive, I think that's a New York thing. Perhaps it's like a big city thing. But most of us simple people living in places like South Carolina, most of the time I would simply say doorman.
Yeah. And this doorman, he likes her very, very much. Like the way that I would think that they have a. How can I explain that? Because I see myself as her with all the doormans that I've met during my life
Mhm.
because I was very close to them.
Yeah. So just one thing, when you say all the doormen is already plural, so you don't
Yes.
need to say doormans.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you trying to say? And think about it in a more simple way.
It's like they're connected. They really like each other, but not romantically.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's almost like a father figure.
Yes. A brother figure.
Yeah. It's like part of the family.
Yes. And every time that she takes a date.
Guzmin.
uh,
Guzmin.
Guzmin, the doorman name.
The doorman's
the
name.
doorman's name, he's like, he's not good to you.
He's not good for you.
He's not good for you. He's not the right guy. And she's like, how do you know that? And then the guy is not good for her at all. And he was right. And I won't give any more spoilers, but
Yeah.
it's a really, really nice story. And I love the way that they did that and how they opened the season with that. I love it so much.
No spoilers, but it is an absolute delight to watch. It is just full of joy.
Yes.
Fantastic. So one thing that I really loved about Modern Love, is the music. And you were already talking about this, but the show was executively produced by a guy named John Carney. He's an Irishman from Dublin, and he's fantastic. So this is the same guy that did the movie Sing Street, which is another musical based in Ireland. He also did the movie Begin Again.
I love this movie.
Which is a movie with Mark Ruffalo and Keira Knightley. And that takes place in New York, has to do with music. And he also did the film Once.
But it's not a musical.
It's just a show with awesome music.
Yeah.
But everything that John Carney has done has a lot of music involved. And the soundtrack is just delicious.
Yeah, so 25, 30 minutes episodes. If you're looking for something easy and really delightful to watch, Modern Love is the answer for that. And I think that's amazing.
Yeah. Would you recommend this show to anyone, or do you think there's a specific kind of person that would like this show? Are there other shows that you would compare it with?
I don't know who wouldn't like this show. Maybe people would think that's a little bit silly. Maybe somehow. But I mean, guys.
Yeah.
I think that Game of Thrones is silly, when you think about the script. So I don't know.
It's an easy way to make enemies on the internet, talking shit about Game of Thrones.
I respect, but give it a shot. Why not?
Yeah, I think what I was trying to get you to talk about is each episode is more or less like a mini romantic comedy, like a mini rom-com. But it's not, pretty much I'm talking for all my masculine boys listening to the show. It's not like overly...
It's not girly. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, it's not girly.
It's not girly at all. It's not cheesy at all. Those are real stories and it's not, oh my God, I love you. Oh, I love you too. No, it's completely different. Completely different.
Yeah, and it has a stacked cast. Do you remember this phrase? I've mentioned it on the show before. So do you understand the word cast?
Yes. The
cast?
Actors.
Yes, that is the group of actors that compose a show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Elenco. Eu acho. Elenco. So a stacked cast, if you stack something, that is when you're putting one thing on top of another. That just means the cast is full of really, really good actors.
Okay. Yes, and it is.
For example, we have Dev Patel, the English actor who was the star of Slumdog Millionaire. He's fantastic. We also have an episode with Anne Hathaway, who Alexia loves. So there's something for everyone.
Yes, yes. So go ahead, watch it, and let us know if you liked it.
Yeah, watch Modern Love. You can read the column in the New York Times, and you can listen to the podcast so you can practice your reading, your listening, and be entertained with some sweet love stories, all with the same show.
Perfect.
Cool. We will be back in your earbuds or wherever you are listening to us tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.